Welcome to Rule Podcast. This is your host, Nicole Mack, and we're here with our guy, MDS. Welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, he can hear me. Say thumbs up, he can hear me. Well, how are you doing, guy? Hope everything is doing good for you. Um, so you know, RULE stands for resiliency, understanding, develop. Okay, you back? Okay. RULE stands for resiliency, understanding, develop, empathy. So I have a few questions I wanted to ask you. So MDS, people see the vision before they hear the story tonight. I want you to do an opposite. I want people to hear the artist, the music, and the man behind the $1 million smile. Who is MDS when the cameras is off? I can't hear you. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. You can't hear you? Um okay guys, give me 1 second. He can't. Yeah.
Can you
Can
hear
you hear
me?
me now?
I can hear you, but can you
I,
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I can hear you. All right, excellent. Yeah, what you saying? What you saying now?
No, I said I was asking a question. I said, people see the vision before they hear the story. Tonight, I want you to do opposite. I want people to hear the artist, the music, and the man behind $1 million smile. Who is MDS and where the camera when the cameras is off?
Oh, just regular Smiley.
It's very okay. Okay.
Yeah, Smiley.
How would you describe your sound to somebody hearing your first for the very first time?
It'll be. I can say it has a mixture of Tech Nine, mixture of that South Side sound with a little bit of pop in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So,
a diverse. Yes, very diverse. It's not just one lane.
oh, okay. Okay. So um how would you describe your so it's a diverse so how would you describe that to someone who never ever heard of your music before? Like me, like I never heard it before, and then when I heard it, I was like, wow, okay, this sounds different, you know? This
Yes,
sounds a
my
little
music.
ordinary.
Yeah, my music is very thematic. It's based off of themes. So let's say, for example, I had a song called I'm a Hater. I'm a Hater is a satire. It was based on how I feel, but also what I see in society. So I want to be able to uh, draw up that distinct picture so I can communicate that effectively to the listener, but yet also let them feel the emotional impact of what I'm trying to say. So I have to be very selective in the words because some words or some words and some sentences will make me get emotional when I'm saying it. So I know when I'm feeling it, the other person feel it because I'm digging deep. I'm going beyond the top surface and going to the soul of it. So if a person listens to my music, I'm really in touch with my emotions when I make my music. So I know that if I'm making a happy sound or happy music, I know I'm making a person happy. If I have an aggressive song, they can feel the pain of why I'm feeling this way. They might can't sympathize, but they can have empathy for what I'm saying to them.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty about right. So so you call yourself a gym jumper.
Genre jumper.
What does that mean to you?
That means that I could jump in any lane. I could do pop. I could do R&B. I could do a little bit of rock. I could do a little bit of how can you say Jersey drill. Um, what's another one? I can do singing R&B. So it depends on how the beat sound and how it makes me feel. Like I gotta feel it first before I could do it. If I
Right.
don't feel nothing from the beat, I can't do it. So if I don't feel
Okay.
it, I know you're not gonna feel it.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Okay. So this is where I go and dig in.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go.
So where did the name Million Dollar Smile come from? You already told me that. Then I said I wrote was the smile something you always had, or did it become something you learned to wear?
Like, so the first part of the question was that you want to know where Midnight Smile came from.
You already explained that in the beginning. I just rewrote it again. I don't know. I rewrote it again, but you already explained that in the beginning. But you can tell me where it came from again.
Oh, well, Midnight Smile stems from when I was incarcerated and after 16 and a half years, I was sitting and I was writing, how can I reinvent myself? I'm already
Mm,
I'm already known as Smiley in my neighborhood or go by another name as Soldier Boy. So I said, you know what? I need to do something different. I need to be able to impact the industry how can I flanked them from a lateral position instead of being bilateral. So instead of me doing directly, I said let me flank them from the side because they wouldn't expect me coming. And it has a shock value to it because
okay.
not too many artists wear masks. I mean now they do it since the COVID, but the person that really how can I say coined the mask to be powerful was MF Doom. Then it was Ghostface. Then it was Slipknot.
Yeah.
Then it was Tech Nine. Then it was Joker Track. So it's plethora of Kiss. But Man on a Smile is something I said to myself. I have a slogan. I go cha-ching, cha-ching, right? And people used to say
Right.
jackpot. So I was seeing how that worked when I was on the gallery inside the prison. So I used to go cha-ching, cha-ching, and I hear people say jackpot. So I said, okay, if I can get hard, tough to the nails, brothers that's incarcerated to go with me, I know I shouldn't have no problem having people in the street to go with me.
Mm,
So the $1 million smile is based on money, right? Who wants to be broke? And then Smile is the nickname I had as a kid, and I had to add a dollar in there because I didn't want to be like 50 Cent. I want to be a whole man, so I'd rather be a whole dollar. Cha-ching, cha-ching. You're supposed to say jackpot.
jackpot. Jackpot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jackpot. Okay. So when so the other part of the question was the smile something you always had, or did it become something you learned to wear?
The smile was sent over. Like smiling for me was always a nervous reaction, but I got it in my neighborhood because I was fighting this kid in my neighborhood by the name of Jamie, and Jamie was putting, excuse my vernacular, but he's putting foot to ass to me, but I couldn't stop smiling. So they said, "Look at him, keep smiling, he's getting his ass whooped." So that's how the name Smiley stuck on me.
So it's really like a survival.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I get it. More like a survival technique that you used on them.
stressful. Yeah, when I say I smiled, that's how when the jury was the jury said to the lady like he kept on smiling, we thought it wasn't serious when they gave me all that time, but it's just a nervous
Right.
reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. Survival. Confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So when the $1 million smile, what does that $1 million represent? Money, value, right? Right?
Yeah. Like
Confidence, survival, ambition,
yes,
or
yes.
something else, or something else.
Well, that's something else with the golf god. Yeah, that's all
Ching
with a
ching
mask.
ching.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jackpot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now that okay, let's go here. What are you hiding behind the mask?
What am I hiding behind the mask? My handsome face. Yeah, that's
You are unique. You are unique. I
mm-hmm.
definitely tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely unique. Definitely. Okay. So I noticed the white face become part of the MSD, the MDS. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
identity. When did the vision like first enter your picture? So you said when you said incarcerated, or when you was in that fight, or
No,
both?
Smiley was created during the fight.
During the
The
fight,
nickname
during the
Smiley
fight.
was created during the fight. So it's always
Okay.
been a struggle for me. But the man out of Smile was curated. I drew him up. I drew the character up first. I drew him up. But man out of Smile is just an avatar, it's a conduit for me to be able to express myself. Because if you look at it, right, all the rappers have an image. They're
Correct.
not who they really are. It's an image. They're selling that to the people. But me, on the other hand, I'm the same person. I just wear a mask or wear paint. I'm selling an image, but it's actually me just being myself. I don't have to lie about what I like. Comic books. I like video games. I like LARPing. I like cosplay. That's why I do cos rap. Cos
Okay.
rap is cosplay. Just so happen to form a rap slash dog pop. What is dog pop? Dog pop is popish music, but one with a dark feel to it, so you can feel it because we like blues. Anybody that has melanin in their skin like blues.
You know, you teaching me something new today, because a lot of the time, a lot of this, I was thinking about the questions as I was writing them, and I'm saying, wow, this is like almost like you almost gave me like a hard task
Mhm,
for a minute,
mhm.
and I'm like, wow, and then now I'm hearing you actually speak, and it makes sense to why you have it on and why you wear it. So here in rules, sometimes we talk about taking the mask off, but I don't want you to assume your face um, is your face is the art.
Yes.
It's something you're hiding behind. So what does it actually give you permission to reveal?
I can be creative.
You can be creative.
I, 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 I know I'm being judged by the way I look, but it sparks a conversation on why is my face like this? Why do I paint my face? Well, painting my face is a reflection of the people where we come from. Some may say we're indigenous to America, others may say Africa. But one thing they all have in common is that the people with paint on their face. Tribal paint, tribal war paint. It's a duality. That's why we wear the black and white face mask. Because it's duality, trying to find balance within myself. And that's for every human being to search for balance in their life. Because too much of an extreme can, how can I say, damage the soul.
Mm,
It can make the heart black. And when the heart becomes black, the heart is dead. So I don't want to have a dead heart. So I make music, which is therapeutic for me, to be able to express myself because there's many people that feel like me. Plus, I'm trying to save lives. You don't have to make drill music and spin the block. You can take an opposite about that's a lot more safer. Who don't want to go to San Diego's Comic Con, which is huge in the United States of
huge.
America,
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
perform there around like-minded people that likes you to wear your merchandise because they
Yep.
identify with you. They get where you're coming from because you understand them. You are one of them.
Or one and done. Definitely. You're definitely one of them. You're definitely right about that. Well. You know what? I had a lot of other questions to ask on that note right there, but let's turn it back to the music. Excuse me.
Mhm,
Let's turn it back to the music.
mhm.
Um, the now we understand the vision a little more. Now we understand it, right? So let's talk about what comes out of the speaker. The song, the best introduction, somebody to MDS.
What's the best introduction?
Yeah.
The song I got out called Winners. Why Winners? Because Winners shows that from obscurity, from coming from nothing, to having a vision, to pushing yourself forward, to end proudly in your family tree, to create a legacy, but you know something is bigger than yourself and you believe in it. And you could feel something that is supernaturally fighting against you because you're paving a different lane, a lane that is not trailblazed. Yes, people wear different costumes and different masks, but what you're creating is something, an ecosystem, a plethora of different artists, whether male or female, whatever sexual gender they preference, they're not being judged. Where I'm from, in the music and cars rap, you don't be judged for what you are. You be
Right.
judged on the music you create, on the creativity you create. It's not about your past. It's about identifying with like-minded people in a gilded society. We usher in a new era, which is cars rap.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, jackpot.
Jackpot. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. I love it. I love where this is going. I really love it. So when which one? Okay, which record sound the most like who you are right now? Which one?
Which song makes me sound like? Well, there's a song I got called Project Aquarius. Project Aquarius is based on a man looking for love. And in finding the love, he had to travel far beyond and left his solar system to enter the solar system of Aquarius. So this one talking about being creative. And he lands on the planet Aquarius. And is an Aquarius woman. She's drawing water. But that water she's giving him is knowledge and the water to feed him, to sustain him. So as she's giving him her wisdom, he's learning this. He's learning how to love and find peace and tranquility because peace is what every human being is searching for. Some of us go through life with so many calamities, monstrosities, issues, from bills to losing a loved one to low self-esteem, depression, to not being able to be the best you. So Project Aquarius is about finding that person that understands your mindset. That when you and this person together, you're like one. Yet when you separate, you're both independent spirits. But when you connect on a higher plane, a higher level, and you ebb and flow, and that duality, and be able to, this person be able to teach you how to love. Because no human being is meant to be in this world by themselves. We all need someone to
Exactly.
love us. So that's what Project Aquarius is about.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got to give me a little sample of that one
I
because I
got you.
was
I said it
listening.
to you.
Yeah. Okay. Move on. Let's move on. So do you write from experience or imagination, character, or a mixture of all three?
All three.
All
All three
three.
is necessary, yes.
I figured. I
Sometimes
figured. I figured it was three.
sometimes I could just write from my past. But usually when I write from my past, I had to be very, very selective on what I write about, what I talk about. Because I have a song called
Mm,
Southside Chronicles, and know I'm from South Jamaica. Let's just say in my prior past life, I was very heavy in the streets. Not by choice, but just a survival.
the survival.
Uh, I tell people all the time, I I, I was what you call, I was a herd. A herd in New York terms is someone that's what you call, excuse my vernacular, but pussy. Right?
Yeah.
And I was a person that suffered from being bullied, being ostracized, being taken advantage of, dealing with people in my neighborhood that was predators,
Mm,
that they will seek you out because you fulfill their day without them putting hands and feet on you. Just because it just you getting your ass whipped just for living.
mm,
Minus going through being bullied by your older brother. Since see the first bully I ever encountered was my older brother. My older brother used to tell me to hold my hand out, right? From and I was probably like 4 to 5 years old. He told me to hold my hand out, and he took the knife, the front edge of the knife, with the flat part was thick, and slapped me in my hand and told me say ABCs. Trauma. So when I write my music, sometimes I come from a place of trauma. I need it to be therapeutic so I can clean the vessel, which is clean my heart and my mind. But yet sometimes it sneaks up back on me because something may trigger it.
mm,
I may watch something. That's why I always identify with the person that's the underdog or the person that's being bullied, but then they want to kick in the bullies behind because
yeah.
that's what I had to do. I was I,
Exactly.
I had to adapt. What's the term? I had to be hyper vigilant, Hypervigilant is when a person has to adapt to the environment in order for them to survive. So
Yeah.
once I learned how to box, I used to go seek out the bully. And then when I pummeled the bully, it was reckoning, vindication. It was so sweet, even I know it was wrong, but it was the type of revenge like you tormented me, slapped me in front of my sister, made me piss on myself, just because I was a sweet kid that all I wanted to do was play my video games, eat my Twinkies. That's what I wanted to do. But I had to go through this. Being jumped by guys in Daisy Projects or Sutton Boulevard or on Jamaica Avenue was the norm for me. Getting gun butt in my head, being shot at, being shot, almost dying over this rap music. When we was beefing with G Unit, beefing with certain individuals inside G Unit between me and my guys, and I inherited this beef because I want to show loyalty. But loyalty sometimes will
Mm.
will make you stupid.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Jackpot.
Jackpot. Jackpot. Right there. Yes.
So
Yes. You're correct. You're correct. And that almost answered my next questions I was going to ask you, because I was going to ask you the concept. Did the concept come from the beat, the hook, or the emotion? You basically just explained it, but maybe you can go in a little bit more on that one, because you basically did explain what I was just ready to ask you.
mhm,
So does when the beat come on, do you
mhm,
like what do you like? What I'm trying to get, is it the beat? Is it the hook? Is it the emotion of it? Because I should with my older kid, my son, both my sons, I did music with both of them with drop,
mhm,
and he'll tell you I can sit there and listen to a beat for 40 to 72 hours, just a beat, you know. But
mhm.
so is it the beat, the hook, or the emotion?
The beat is what
Be-
stirs the emotion.
Mm,
The emotion is like the ocean, right? And depending on how the tempo of the beat is as fast paced, but it's hard. Then you start seeing that tidal wave. You start seeing that thunderstorm. You start seeing that raging, and it pulls it out of you. And then the hook, the words, you're searching for the words because it's like putting a puzzle together. And some pieces don't fit. But when you find those perfect words and how you say it, the pronunciation, the enunciation of it, the dictation that comes out of your mouth, and you feel it in your heart, sometimes you can say a hook and the hairs in your skin start to rise. And that's
mm,
when you know, like, yo, I got something. Then when you then it takes a little bit more time when you write in a verse. For me, it is because it's like being a perfectionist. And I know I'm not perfect, but the mere fact that I'm human and imperfect makes me perfect. So I'm trying to strive for perfection. I'm writing a verse. So that's how when I write my music, I'm always listening extension of a part of me. Someone's getting a piece of my pain, a piece of my joy. They're getting some of my love. They're getting my happiness, my sadness. They're getting some of my guilt, my shame. They're getting some of my hurt. That's if they feeling me. Because some people feel it differently. Some people need to dance to feel your music. Some people need to see the words to feel your music. Some people need to just hear the beat in their mind and because we synthetic, different people. We feel from different ways. So whatever way a person interpret music, how they feeling, people need to work out and feel it. Some people need to say it along with you so they can feel it. But it always comes back to feel with music. Music is about feel.
yeah.
Then it's
Yeah.
about the creativity about painting a picture. And you can visualize it. Because some people visualize what you say.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was doing when I was hearing because on like on your page you got I'm a hater, the boogeyman, um, black magic, we outside, I want to cut and copy, right?
Yes.
So I'm a I'm a hater is a title that makes somebody before before they even hear the words. Were you trying to provoke people or make them
Yes,
laugh or just tell the truth or all three?
it was all three. I want to
All
provoke
three.
some all three.
Okay.
And
I
this
can see that. And I believe you. I can see
that
that.
that song got me. I got a plaque. I got a plaque for that song. And if I would listen to people, I'd never put the song out.
Really?
Number 60 throughout the whole country. I got me a plaque.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But this is why I say for anybody listening out there, right? You're gonna have people. Be careful who you tell your ideas and your dreams to. Because some people are dream killers and some people steal your ideas. And I want to let the listener know. Trust your instincts, your gut feeling. When you have an idea, just do it. The first thing I did when I got out of prison was go to the studio and paint my face the first day. The first day. And that same song, I'm a Hater, was played on Power 105 in New York City. I earned it. I won it. I won a competition. There's many competitions I'm supposed to win, but because of the way I look and because of the music I was making, I was frowned upon because it's not the norm in New York City. The norm in New York City is the Twilight Zone. Tight
Yeah.
jeans, wear dreads,
Yeah.
right? You know, talk a particular type of way. That's not me. I'm college educated. I got my bachelor's degree while I was in prison.
Okay.
I went to Columbia University. I went to Mercy College,
Okay.
and I also went to Carnegie Hall where I learned music theory, understanding music, what timbre means, and understanding the sound that music has a color.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Yeah, so
Okay. You can't make this
you
up.
can't make it up. So I know what it feels like to start from the bottom, or the cesspool in the gutter. To know what it feels like to have the light snuffed out of you and thinking there's no hope. But holding on to the one thing that, as I said, music is therapeutic for me because I got through it. Yes, Islam, banging my head on the floor 5 times like praying was a very big part. But that music soothed my soul in them lonely nights, kept me occupied, gave me a reason to keep fighting other than myself.
So do you when like we wouldn't say in New York, right? Well, in New York we'll say, "Oh, he a hater."
Yeah.
He a hater. So do you hold a mirror up to everybody else?
But that song, I'm a Hater, is like this, right? I tell people, if you don't like me, you don't like yourself.
Oh,
Let me say it again. If you don't like me, you don't like yourself.
cha-ching, cha-ching, jackpot,
Jackpot. I'm a
jackpot.
hater. Yeah, if a person like I'm a hater, they a hater. And if you like
Yeah,
I'm a hater, you a hater. Because every human being has a bit of hate about them. Women hate the fact that guns got more rights than them. Guns got more rights than women.
yeah,
So when a person come to me and say they don't hate that, I hate the fact that young African American men die from
yeah,
street violence or gang violence. I hate it. I've rapped about this in my music. I'm a hater.
yeah. Me
So
too.
most people are going to miss the message because I made it into comedy. Because sometimes the only way you can get the truth to them is by making them laugh. Because right now we live in a world right now where African American people, pardon me, I don't indigenous people of this land that have none in their skin, still they're not being heard and listened to. We just had another young African American male killed by police, right? We had sisters killed by police,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Now, when I speak, I can't save the world, but I make it save a few people with this cause rap. I probably could save Rick, who's gonna put that flag on and say, you know what? I'm gonna decide to do this cause rap thing because I may be able to create some merchandise, some toys, a comic book, an anime series,
Yep.
be able to go to college campuses, be able to be at the cosplay, do LARP, have my own video game, and make a difference, do live stream with my mask on. and not be judged for it because I'm doing something beautiful in the world, which is making good music, standing for what I believe in. And what's better than that? Dying for what you believe in. I can go to my grave knowing that, listen, I did what I set out to do. I set out to create a lane called cons rap. I set out to change the lives of the young men and women. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on me. I'm a work in process every day.
Every day. Every day. Me too. Me too. Um, so I don't I don't want this to feel like a therapy session, but it kind of it kind of I'm feeling you do I'm feeling your energy, you know. I'm feeling your energy if you was here in front of me,
Mhm.
I feel the low self-esteem, I feel the depression, I feel the resilient from it, you know. Um it just the way you transformed this, and it made me understand and let everybody understand this is amazing. How you just transformed this whole segment just now, because I was ready to go deep into something, but something told me you don't have to go that way.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference between the man who went through those experiences and an artist sitting here today?
They're one. One can't live without the other. It's just that one protects one. The person that went through the incarceration is protected by Milliondolla Smile and God God. Andy needs them to protect him because Andy was the innocent one. Andy needed a way to, he needed a conduit, he needed an avatar where he can express himself through. With this cosplay thing, it's not about age. You don't have to care about age. See, in the hip hop world, you have to care about age. They don't know you if you're in your 30s, your 20s, your 40s, your 50s, but in cosplay, age does not matter. All that matters is you make good music and you're creative and you know how to entertain.
Let me ask you something. I you said you built this MSD all around the music, the vision, the acting, the basically the writing as well.
Mhm.
Um, so you actually move in silent
Yes,
until it's time for them to see you.
yes.
Ah, cha-ching, cha-ching,
Jackpot.
jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. So, what one move you'll move quietly that people haven't understood you yet?
The reason why is because, as I said initially earlier, when you tell people everything you're gonna do, there is no uh, wonder. There is no guessing. Like it's just there's no intrigue. It's not intriguing.
Right.
If I spill my guts and tell you everything, then there is no type of substance to me of value that'll keep the listener engaged. I'm always at a constant war with myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty much me too. I'm 100% hard on myself.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm the same. I'm the same. So, was there ever a point where somebody told you to tone MDS down to make yourself easier to market?
When people look at me, they say I am marketable because he has an image. He
Okay.
has something that can be marketed. It's just that the world ain't catch on yet.
Jackpot.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. But when it catches, oh God, when it catches, it'll be like an earthquake. You won't
Yeah.
even know what's coming. You won't even know what's happening till everything starts shaking.
Okay. So we're near the end. Okay.
Hmm.
So now that I actually got an idea of your music, listening to your music and everything, we from New York. We always say, you know what I'm saying, spit a little something right now.
Yeah. Mhm. See me say something?
Spit something. You know, we from New York. You know
I
that
got
stuff
you. I
go with
got you. I
it.
got you.
Yo,
I
spit
got you.
something.
I
Spit
got
something
you.
big. But
I
that
got
cousin
you. I got
mentality don't mean nothing. Spit something big.
you. All right. And why rap she needs more? Because the rap game was washed up like a body found in the seashore. I'm gonna say the city guess it's on me, boy. Flex they make the bomb, guess to the seaport. The negotiator, y'all got the antidote. We South kicking out the game with here go the ransom money. They ain't like that. We ain't talking about Star Wars, boy, when the Empire Strike Back. I need help from a few bosses. Too many egos out here. We gotta get up our high horse. Stacks of the best, man. We better arm up, or we're gonna lose home, boy. If we ain't scoring up. I'm like Rocky, y'all ain't gotta follow me, but I die fighting for that believing like Apollo Creed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ching.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
uh, mm-hmm.
Woo! Okay, so before we close out, I want to thank you for coming on Rude Podcast and sharing your story, your music, and your journey with me.
Mm-hmm.
Rude stands for again resiliency, understanding, development, empathy, and I always want people to leave here with something they can carry with them. So my last question to you is, what is one message you want to leave with somebody watching who may be struggling, chasing a dream, or trying to find their own way?
Block out the noise. Wait. Hold on. First and foremost, save your money. You're gonna need a budget, right? The second thing you're gonna need is a strategy. The third thing you're gonna need is endurance and stamina and conviction. And you have to be ready for the criticism that comes. But learn from the criticism. Be mindful of the ones you tell your ideas and your plans to. Because why? They will use it against you. Do not tell people your secret. I keep my secret like my identity. The only people that get to see me without my makeup on in my face is either my family or close people inside the studio. That's fortunate to get to see it. If you don't get to see the man out smile face, you won't get to see Andy.
Well, I'm happy that I got a chance to see it.
You're welcome.
So, like again, like I said before, thank you again for being here, and I appreciate you taking your time to sit down with me. To everybody watching, remember, keep going, keep growing, protect your peace, and don't be afraid to be exactly who you are. This is Rude Podcast. Until next time, namaste. Thank you again.
Because appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching, jackpot.
Jackpot. All right, sis. You have a good night, all right?
You too. Good night.
Good night.